Good morning, students. In the last video lecture of some basic concept of chemistry, we have discussed all about empirical formula and molecular formula of a molecule. How you will calculate empirical formula and molecular formula from the given data. Now our next topic is limiting reagent. First of all, what is limiting reagent? Limiting reagent is the reagent which completely consumed in the reaction, या completely react in the reaction, and the product formed, या amount of the product formed depend on the limiting reagent of the reaction. And the reagent which is not completely consumed in the reaction are called as the excess reagent. Excess reagent means when the product is formed according to the limiting reagent, the reagent which left in amount, जिस reagent की amount बाद में भी रह जाएगी या which is not completely consumed in the reaction is called as excess reagent. Let us clarify this concept with the help of a question. So our question is given in NCERT: 50 kg of nitrogen gas and 10 kg of hydrogen are mixed to produce ammonia. We have to react between the nitrogen and hydrogen to produce ammonia. Calculate the ammonia formed. How much amount of ammonia is formed here? Also identify limiting and excess reagent for the production of ammonia. So the balanced chemical reaction, we know about formation of ammonia. We use N2 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 mole of hydrogen gas to produce 2 mole of ammonia gas. This is our balanced chemical equation. So from here we know that 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 mole of hydrogen to produce 2 mole of this. And we have given in the question the mass is 50 kilogram of nitrogen. So in gram it is 50,000 gram. And mass of hydrogen given is 10 kilogram. So it is 10,000 gram. So we can calculate number of moles from here. Convert it into number of mole. Mass by molar mass. Mass given is 50,000 gram by molar mass of nitrogen gas is 28. So it come out to be 1785.7 moles. Similarly, in case of hydrogen, we can find out number of moles. Number of moles is mass by molar mass. Mass is 10,000. Molar mass is exact molar mass of hydrogen 2.016. So it come out to be 49603 moles of hydrogen. From the balanced chemical equation, we know that 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 mole of hydrogen. So number of moles of hydrogen are this. 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 mole of hydrogen. So for this amount of number of moles, what is the amount required? Yeah, what is the number of moles required to react with this mole of hydrogen? This. So 1785. These are the number of moles of nitrogen. So if it react completely, the number of moles of hydrogen required should be thrice of this. So 1785.7 mole react with this into 3. So the number of moles required hydrogen is 5355.9 moles of hydrogen are required to react completely with 1785.7 moles of nitrogen. These are the moles required for hydrogen. But the number of moles of hydrogen present are these. These moles are less than this number of moles. So hydrogen react completely because the required number of moles are more. Amount जो है या number of moles required which react with these number of moles are more. So the product will be formed according to this. From here we know that product is formed according to the limiting reagent. So hydrogen act as here as a limiting reagent, and number of moles of hydrogen are given in here. Number of moles of hydrogen, these are 4960.3 moles of hydrogen. So according to the reaction, 3 mole of hydrogen produces 2 mole of ammonia. If 3 moles of hydrogen produces ammonia, that is 2 moles of ammonia. So 1 mole of hydrogen will produce 2 by 3 moles, and these number of moles 4960.3 moles of hydrogen will produce. So these are 2 by 3 into 4960.3 moles of ammonia are formed. These are the number of moles which are produced from ammonia, and this value comes out to be 3306.9 moles of ammonia are produced. When we solve it, this come out to be 3306.9 moles are produced. Limiting reagent is hydrogen. Limiting reagent is hydrogen. Excess reagent is nitrogen. So we can easily calculate these are the number of moles. If we want to find out the mass of ammonia formed, we can multiply it by its molar mass, and molar mass of ammonia, nitrogen 14, 3 hydrogen 3, so it is 14 plus 3 17. We can multiply it, then it come in the grams. So simply first we write the balanced chemical equation, then find out the number of moles. Then according to balanced chemical, 1 mole of nitrogen react with 3 mole. So for these mole into 3, required number of moles are these, but present number of moles of hydrogen are these. So it acts as a limiting reagent, and product formed according to the limiting reagent. 3 mole produces 2, 1 mole produces 2 by 3. This number of moles produces this number of mole. So we can calculate the number of moles of ammonia formed and mass also from here. Okay students, the last topic of our first unit, some basic concept of chemistry, is written here, stoichiometry. What is stoichiometry? Stoichiometry, when a balanced chemical equation, note here the equation should be balanced. When a balanced chemical equation is written, it gives quantitative relationship. It means it gives about the quantity. It gives the quantitative relationship between the various reactants and products. किस term में? In terms of moles, in terms of masses, molecules or volume. This is called as the stoichiometry. Means in a balanced chemical equation, if the quantity relationship या quantitatively relate with one another in terms of mole, mass, volume and molecules, these terms are called as the stoichiometry. Means one reactant how relate with the other reactant, या one reactant relate with the product in terms of mole, mass, volume or molecules. This is called as stoichiometry. And the coefficients of balanced chemical equation are called as the stoichiometric coefficients. Let us take an example. We try to solve two questions based on stoichiometry and their coefficients. So first question given here, calculate the amount of water produced. We have to calculate the amount of water produced by the combustion of methane. Methane, that is CH4. In gaseous form combustion, O2, it will give CO2 and water. CO2 and water. These are formed. So how calculate the amount of water produced? We have calculate mass of water produced by the combustion of 6. We have given methane, this mass of methane is 16 gram. Then balance this equation, carbon 1, oxygen, hydrogen are 4, so we multiply it by 2. And here oxygen is 2 and 2 4, so it is 2O2. So the 1 mole, stoichiometric coefficient are 1, stoichiometric coefficient is 2, stoichiometric coefficient for the methane is 1, for the oxygen is 2, and this is stoichiometric coefficient for carbon dioxide is also 1, and for hydrogen is 2. So their stoichiometric coefficient, a number of mole are 1, 2, 1 and 2. We can say that 1 mole of methane react with 2 mole of oxygen gas to produce 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 2 mole of water molecule. This is the stoichiometry in terms of moles. If we try to stoichiometry of this reaction in terms of mass, then we can say that molecular mass of methane is 16 gram of methane react with 64 gram of oxygen to produce 44 gram of carbon dioxide and 36 gram of water. And in terms of molecules also, say 1 molecule, 2 molecule, 1 and 2. And volume, in case of this 22.4 multiplied by 2, 1 and 2. So this is the stoichiometry for a balanced chemical reaction. It can be in terms of moles, masses, molecules and volume. But generally when we solve the questions we use specially number of moles, because from the number of moles we can calculate mass, molecules as well as volume. So we use the term number of mole. So from here we have to calculate the amount of water produced. Calculate the amount of water produced by the combustion of 16 gram of methane. So 1 mole of methane will produce 2 mole of water. So we have to calculate number of moles. Number of mole in 16 gram. Molar mass of methane is 16. So number of mole is 1. And 1 mole produces 2 mole. So water molecule produces a number of moles are 2. So we can calculate mass. Molar mass of water is 18. So mass is 36 gram. We can easily find out. Mass produced will be 36 gram. Similarly, second question, how many mole of methane are required to produce 22 gram of carbon dioxide after combustion? We have similar reaction, we given here 22 gram of carbon dioxide. 22 gram carbon dioxide is produced in the reaction. Then find out the number of moles required to produce of carbon dioxide. किसके number of moles निकालने हमें? Number of moles of methane. Methane 1 mole react या 1 mole undergo combustion produces 1 mole, and here mass given, so we can calculate number of mole. Molar mass of methane is 44. So number of mole are 0.5 mole. If 1 mole, for the production of 1 mole of carbon dioxide required 1 mole, for the production of 0.5 moles, number of moles required of methane are also 0.5 moles. So we can say that 0.5 moles of methane are required in the second question to produce 0.5 moles of carbon dioxide. If asked in mass, then we can multiply its mass is 16. So it is 8 gram. 8 gram mass are required to produce 22 gram of carbon dioxide. Okay students, this is all about our first unit, some basic concept of chemistry. You have to solve NCERT exercise based on this unit. Thank you students. If you have any problem, then you can ask in groups, WhatsApp groups. Thank you.